Popular faces. Bilona Jeremy, you are welcome. Engineer Goni, and it's good to have you. Okay, so since we know we don't really have much time, and we not want to spend too much time on the introduction, but as you all know, this is Market Formula, and all that we do on this channel is to provide technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market. If you are new, I would like you to subscribe to this community and let's run this community together. The idea behind this channel is for us to grow together. And thank God we are already rounding up the year 2025. I believe the year 2025 has been very good for each and every one of us. I believe we all made money, especially trading stocks in the Nigerian stock market this year. The market really did well, and most of the analysis that we had on this channel that I gave out, most of them worked out well. If you know that you have followed any of my recommendation and you made money, can I know in the chat box, comment section, whichever applies to you? Let me know if we are really doing very loud and clear. All right, let me know. I just want to see maybe one or two person that will say, okay, you said I should buy this, although they've been coming to my DM that, oh, you said I should buy this and I bought, I made money. Thank God for that. And I believe that we will still do better in the year 2026. So if you are one of those people that you have made use of any information that I give out here and you made money, can you let me know? Let me have your feedback. And if you are new, you have not been to this channel before, you have seen this video for the first time, you want to keep seeing this kind of content, I'd like you to subscribe, turn on the notification, and so that every time I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Oh, Ella Lake, Boa Cement. In fact, I will not forget Ella Lake. Ella Lake was a stock that did extremely well. And to surprise you, maybe I'll start from Ella Lake because I'm building up a tool now that we be using for my expert Q&A membership. A lot of people that have been following, that have subscribed to that also. I also explained this tool to you yesterday. So this tool that I have before me, you see that is an Excel sheet. So if you are a member of the expert Q&A, you have access to this, and I will provide you end of day data. So what that means is that every day when you come here, you will always see stocks to watch. And what is the stocks to watch? Based on just simple Excel calculation, is going to be using volume, whether the stock gain or lost for that day, then what's again breakout. There is a formula for that breakout. Breakout is just that did it close above yesterday's high or so. So if that happens, it will filter it out. I don't want to go to the chart and start looking for which stock do I trade. I want a system that will help me streamline this, to help me streamline that. Okay, this stock is good to buy, this stock is good to buy. Then I will now go to the chart and see, okay, what price is best for me to buy. I hope by now you know the difference between technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis only tells you what to buy, and technical analysis tells you what price to buy. You understand? So when you now see a trade, maybe you heard in the news, this stock is Aradel. Aradel too was a very good stock that did very well, and Aradel also is consolidating. So I'm seeing a lot of opportunity for especially traders in December. Thank God it's December. Tomorrow we are going to be in the last month of the year, and price is actually, especially the index, is at a very critical support. And that support, if it holds, then we are going to see maybe some what's it called? What do I call it now? Like some follow through. I expect follow through in December. You already know how I trade. I expect follow through in December. I don't know whether it's going to be sustained. When it's sustained, it means that if it goes up, it stays up. But if it's not sustained, that means it goes up, they sent it back. If it goes up and it's sustained, then it's good. But if it goes up and they send it back, then we need to come back in January and come and do a fresh analysis. But for December, I'm an aggressive trader. I'm bullish. Just take it like that. So let me go to the uh all right, I'll drop the link to join expert Q&A. Yes, I'll drop it so that you can also be a part of it. So let me go back to the two that I'm telling you. So it's like my leading indicator. You know how leading indicator is? It tells you it's like a filter. Okay, we have 147 stocks on the exchange or thereabout. So, do I want to start analyzing one after the other to know what stocks to buy? Or do I go to the YouTube and start listening to everybody to know what stock to buy? By now, if you are following me, you will know that all those information, they are just leading indicators for you. They are just leading indicators. So you now need to go and do your lagging, or what do I call it? Something to confirm what the market is saying. Because you are a technical trader, you know the right price to buy, you know the right price to sell. You are fundamental traders, you just know that okay, we buy this or we sell this. And let me say this for like a disclaimer, and I will say it as a form of advice, because I've seen people come to my DM and tell me, there's someone that's told me she bought this oil, Akumu oil, and I think the Okumu up from 200 get to like 600. She was happy. She now went to quickly go and sell. She doesn't understand technical analysis anyway. She went and sell, thinking that price will come down, but it did not come down. Before she knew it, it was hitting 1,000 naira. So when she now asked me, there was now a stock again that she now asked me whether she should sell. I said, what was your investment objective? Because we have to start from there. Are you investing for was it cash flow, or you are trading? You are interested in capital appreciation. If you are interested, if you are investing in cash flow, then the more of the stocks you have, the better. So if you are an investor, I tell you, in your dictionary, there is no sell. There is no sell in your dictionary. I don't know why people will panic. You said you bought a stock for investing. Now, because the stock has done maybe minus 10% or minus 20%, you are now sad. You now went and sell. Why will you sell? Is it not an opportunity for you to buy more? Then increase your holding. Increase your holding. So if you are a trader, have a trader mindset. That's right, trading psychology on its own. If you want a lecture on that, I have video on it on my on the channel that you can watch, so that you have the right mindset. If you are a trader, have a trader's mindset. If you are an investor, have an investor mindset. A pregnant woman is not envious of a nursing mother. It's just time. So don't mix this thing. Don't mix it, and that is going to be good for you. So let me go back to my two. I don't want to touch too much about these two, because it's not actually going to be for everybody except for those that are in my Q&A. So what is going to do for you is just maybe in the morning or in the evening of the previous day, just come here and come and see any stock that has spike. Spike is just like the volume for that day is above the average volume for a couple of, I think, like 20. I can't remember what I used in the formula. So what it does is, I want to see stock that has unusual volume. I want to see stock that has breakout. Breakout means that yes, it broke above the previous day high also. So then I want to see that stock that gained. That stock that had the three will be in my watch list. And I'll call that, that's going to be like my strong buy. Then the one that did not break out, that did not advance, that did not break out, okay, that did not break out, is still an opportunity, because if there's unusual volume in that stock, and maybe it did not break out that day, the following day it might break out, and it gained, so it's going to be in my buy list. So this is actually the one that I will share with you. Market analysis is one that I will share with you. So you just need to maybe pay attention to this dashboard. So what the dashboard does is, it will tell you these are the stocks that had unusual volume on this trading day. So like tomorrow now, by the time you come tomorrow in the afternoon after market close, just see it. You will see the one that has unusual volume. Then these are the ones that has breakout. Okay, these are the ones that has breakout. So the one that has breakout and also has unusual volume will be my buy signal. You can see that I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stocks to watch. And on Friday, market breadth was what? Positive, because we have 35 advancer and 21 decliner. Which other thing do I? Okay, this is just the summary. All right, so there's other things that we had to eat, because I've not really finished it, so I'll keep building on it just for us to have like a template, something that will guide us to invest. Having said that, I've said so much on that, and I did not even mean to do that. Tell me what I should go to next now. Do I analyze the all share index, or I should just pick one stock that we can look for opportunity in December? Let me know in comments. Which one do you want? Do I analyze the market? I like analyzing the general market mood, but I've done that yesterday. In fact, we spent a lot of time doing that also. If I start that now, that might take some time. Although, if it's going to be very useful for you, then I don't mind spending time. Or we just take 1 or 2 stocks that is in my watch list, and let's see how it goes. I'll tell you the entry if you are an aggressive trader, because this trade I'm giving out is actually for an aggressive trader. If you are a conservative trader, you don't want to lose money, please don't take this trade. But if you are aggressive like I am, I'm going on bullish in December. If you are going to be bullish with me in December, let me also know. Put it in the comment. I want to see. You are going to a quick summary of the all share index. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So let's take it from the monthly, because the monthly chart has already closed. I just removed it. Let's work on the plain chart. All right. And you know how I analyze the market, because the most important bullish candle is actually what I will consider. So if every time the market close, I want to see what is the most important candle. Look at this chart now. In this chart, if I count the number of candles I have here, there are a lot. So which one should I pay attention to? I can't continue to pay attention to every candle that is here. So I will know the one that is most important. So the ones that are most important is what I pay attention to. And in this case, you will notice that the month of October was my most important candle, bullish candle in this swing. So when market is going up like this, it got here, then gave me my most important candle. That most important candle is actually here. I'm interested in momentum, so I'll mark the body. Let me tell you the interesting thing that is happening here. If you look at it very well, you see that market tested the opening of that candle, but immediately retraced a little. Let me make it bigger so that you can see what I'm trying to say. You see that it tested the opening and quickly went back up. So let's now look at another condition that we're looking at. We are seeing what? A pullback candle. What is a pullback candle? A candle that did not touch the recent high. So the recent high is actually here. Let me show us. This is the highest candle here. This one. This month of October is also the high candle that has the highest high. So this candle is a pullback of that candle. Having established that, you know how a value swing is formed. For me, how a value swing is formed is that I need a pullback candle, I need an opposite candle, and if you can see, this is an opposite candle. This is a bullish candle, and this is a bearish candle, opposite candle. So how many things check now? We have breakout. No, we have pullback, P big, that's pullback candle here. We have this candle, opposite candle, OC here. But look at this. You see that the bearish candle did not engulf the bullish most important candle. That's to tell you that there are buyers in this place. That's monthly analysis on the monthly. That's what we are looking at. But if you look at the momentum, you will see that we have higher momentum swing here and we have lower momentum swing here, telling you that the momentum is fading. You see why I said it's going to be for aggressive trader. So this thing doesn't really have enough momentum. For it to pick up and start going up again, we need a candle close above here. For it to start coming down, I need a candle close below. If you look at this one, this is a pullback, then this shows continuation. This candle here should be the candle that will hold this. In fact, if you are conservative, you mark these two body. So these two body here will be my solid support. If this thing is broken like this, then market might not might become bearish for some time. In fact, for the first quarter of 2026, I will take it as bearish because I don't want a close below here. A close below here is a break of structure, and if that happens, market will struggle to break above here again. As it is now, market still has hope of breaking here. But when e now come and close here, the hope of market breaking here is getting slimmer. You understand how I do that on the monthly, because you have to build the narrative around price action. You don't just jump. So that's the monthly narratives. That's why I said December, if you're aggressive, go on in. Let's now step it down to the weekly, because the weekly chart is a leading indicator for the monthly chart. So what is happening on the weekly chart? So on the weekly chart, we have a valid swing by my definition here. We have another valid swing by my definition here. Yes. What did you notice? You notice that this week almost touched here and went back, telling you that there are buyers sitting here. So if buyers are sitting here, you see why I said this low, market has to respect this low and be able to hold here. All right. So if market now comes to test here, it's going to support it and bounce back. But when it's bouncing back, remember we have a value swing here, value swing here. So market is trapped in between here and here. So when it bounces back, most likely we want to go and test back this zone. So that zone we now have as resistance. If price is able to break this zone, then we have resumed the uptrend. But if market price goes into here and was bounced back, one more thing it has to happen. He will have to still come back and contend here. If he's able to break here, then we have a shift, because there's going to be a market structure shift. So when that happens, then this level is going to be a valid or a confirmed or strong resistance. So market might still pull back to somewhere around here before it starts recovering. And note what I'm saying, market will always recover. It will pull back, but it will always recover. Nothing goes down. In fact, it might take 1 year, 2 years, but it will recover. So it now depends on your investment objective. So as this plays out, we continue to watch and wait for market to tell us what it wants to do. When price gets here now, as aggressive trader, I will look for buy. As conservative trader, they will wait for buy. They will just wait for it to happen, then they will now jump in. But me, I will not wait for it to happen. As it's getting there, I can switch to lower time frame and see what is happening here. Check volume, check is there a break of the following day and all that. If that happens, pull your trigger. So that's how to approach it. You now see that we still have the center pivot for this index. Center pivot is around 1,000 and 136,000 something. So that is also a strong support when you are in a bullish market. And another reason why I'm saying most likely this is going to find a support, there's a pullback. Notice that there's a pullback because this is a candle that has the lowest low. This did not touch this low, pullback. This did not cease to touch this low, but it's a red candle, but it's a doji, meaning that it's losing that momentum. That's a loss of momentum. See, this one is a decisive move, but this one is now from something small. Loss of momentum. Confirmation is that we have a bullish candle, but if there's no confirmation here and market comes here, I'm going to take it as going to form a bullish candle because we already have an engulfing here. So let me not spend too much time on that. Let me now check the daily and see what happened on the daily. So we switch it down again and see what is happening. So on the daily, you can see that it's getting clearer. This is the bearish most important candle, and everything here is happening inside. See this bullish candle, though I won't trust this, because this it's too small. It's too small compared to the bodies here. So we can wait for, I will rather wait for a bigger candle on the daily, especially on the index, or I see a pullback down to this zone, or I see a pullback down to this zone. If I see a pullback down to this one, because I already see that market reacted to this place, I will take this. You see that I've already established that also. And when you check your oscillator, you see it's testing oversold. That's another confirmation of a buy. And market breadth was positive on Friday, telling you that buyers are coming in. Market breadth is that buyers, the number of stock that went up is more than the number of stock that declined. So you just see the general market mood, okay, is improving. So let's match all these things together and go to uh, go and make a decision. And this is also subject to your trade plan, your what's it called, risk tolerance, and also you need a financial advisor to advise you further from my own recommendation. Okay, opposite candle, pullback candle. I use this in FX structure. Thank you, my brother. That's the way it works. Price action stays the same every market. Price action stays the same. It's like driving. See, if you understand motion very well, motion and price movement, they are the same. Momentum, breakout. What we call a breakout, you need momentum and you need speed. If there's speed and there is momentum, it will break something. If there is a collision, there is going to be a break. Thank you for adding that, sir. So, which stock do you want me to look at now? Should I go back to my dashboard and see? I'll just pick one out of what the dashboard is recommending for me. I'll just pick one. So let me just pick one because we don't really have the time. All right. So here, let me give you another secret code in case you are going to be using this. So anyone that has, let me go back to the raw data. So this raw data, don't worry, this will automatically update because I will provide the daily prices. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. It's really nothing big. All these prices, I'll just get the latest price from the NGX site, paste it here. Immediately I paste it here, all this one we calculate. So what you do, you don't need to bother with this. All you need to do is to go to dashboard. But I want to explain what happens in the raw data. Raw data will only help you know what you are doing, because when there is advancer and there is a spike, you see that there's a buy signal. When this price on change and what there's a spike, you see that there's no buy signal. Advancer, there is no volume, unusual volume, but there is a breakout. You see, there is no buy signal. The one that has the three is going to be a strong buy. Don't worry, I will update it so that it will reflect strong buy. Let me show you what I mean. And the one that has strong buy, oh my God, where is it again? There's one that has the three. I know Ella Lake has the three. That's why I want to. Okay, advanced, spiked, and also broke out. Which stock was that? No, no. There is one part. Okay, this one also did that. That's the second one. Where's Ella Lake? Okay, GT, advance, spike, and broke out. Okay, advance buy and broke out. All right, is buy, but there's still one other condition. I can't really remember. Don't worry. I will check again. But let me go back to the dashboard. But I know that there is a strong buy, and that strong buy is Ella Lake. There's a condition for that strong buy, and I will show you. So out of these three, which one do you want me to analyze now? I'm looking at UBA, but GTCO is also there. Ella Lake, Mutual Benefit, Nigerian Breweries. Okay. Which one do you want me to look at? Which one do you want me to look at? Oh my God. I'm waiting so that I will just, we don't really have time. Let me check MB and see what's happening in MB. Let's see whether people will drink this December. All right. So, oh my God, see what happened at S1. Let me take it to the weekly and you see what is. Oh God, I like this pattern. You know why? Price reacted to S1 and he's a strong bullish candle, but the bullish candle was not strong enough to close above here. If price comes down here, is a buy. Which one do you want me to analyze? I'm waiting. I can't see your chart. Okay, let me take UBA. Let me take UBA, and that will be all because we don't have time. UBA. Let me take UBA, and you see what is happening because I know UBA is sitting on a very good support. You know how we do it? We buy at support, we sell at resistance. All right. So let me hide this pivot point. Okay. So look at what is happening to UBA. This is weekly. Let's take the narrative from monthly. So see what is happening on the monthly. Like I said, it's going to be an aggressive trade. You know, there will be a new candle that will form this month. There will be a new candle that will form. So that candle will just form like this. So that candle might go up and touch around maybe 39, 40 or thereabout. And if it's strong enough to close above here, then it will expose there. That is how what we are looking at. But look at momentum. You see that there's really not momentum support. So it has to happen fast. We need speed. There is no momentum. So price has to move fast, which is called volatility. Let me show you what I'm saying so that you understand that there's a momentum fall. Price made a higher high from here to here. Momentum fall from here to here. This is divergence trading. If you understand how this thing works. So because it's a divergence trading doesn't mean that price will start falling like that again. There is a confirmation for divergence. One, it has to break the trend line. Two, the momentum has to shift. And those two things have not happened. So this thing can still struggle here for some time, maybe till first quarter of 2026. You see that everything that we are doing now is to 2026. If it doesn't play out in December, then it will give us a clue that is most likely going to play out. So if December doesn't confirm it, then as a trader, we manage that trade position. So for me, this is the most important bullish candle on the monthly here. Okay, let me clear it. You know, I've already done this in the class, so that's why we are having all these lines. Let me just clear it so that we can understand what I'm doing. There's really it's not a rocket science. This thing is as simple as anything. Anything that you can think of is as simple as driving. I know most of us, we drive, you see how you do, it's just as simple as that. But it takes regular practice. When you look at the chart every time, you understand price action because he's always telling us what he wants to do. Look at what is happening the same way. When we have the most important candle, price only came here and tested this most important candle. So when there is a test of that candle, the next thing I'm looking for a bullish continuation pattern. And that bullish continuation pattern happened here because this was the candle, the last bullish candle. Let's say we backdated this chart to this place. Let me show you. Let me backdate it to around February. I hope this is, oh, no. Just 1 minute. Okay. I don't want this to waste my time. I wanted to backdate it to, oh, no. It took me to UJ. UBA. Sorry. It took me to another chart. I just want to explain what I'm doing. Let me take it back to weekly. Oh no, monthly. Because it was the monthly I'm looking at. So what I'm trying to explain is, let me backdate my chart. No, start a new. I think that was what caused it. Let me backdate it to here. So when we were in, I want to explain the bullish continuation that I'm seeing. When we were in around February, okay, this January candle, you see that this tested here, but it's had a higher high. It's tested there, it had a higher high, but the body did not close above this most important candle. What is the thing that we are going to do? This any candle that closes above here is a bullish continuation. Any candle that closes below here is a sell. So if there is a sell, where price will come to is going to come and look for support around here. That's the most important bearish candle that is in the bearish swing. So what will now happen? Let's see. Let me just play it and you will see what price did. You see that they held it inside that candle. Okay, if there's going to be there's no close below it, it went back inside. Let me see another thing that will happen. I'm looking for the candle that will close above it. That candle that closed above it is a bullish continuation. So it will now mean that when price is coming back, it will come back and test this level most likely. So this is going to be a major support. Until I see a close below there is no sell. So what is happening now? This is the bullish most important candle and price is now doing something like this. This is September. This is October. Let me see what happened in October, November, which is last month. Tested here, went back up. Okay, then we are now about to enter back. This is now December. So another candle is going to form. What is going to happen here is that if there is a close above here again, it will expose here. If there is a close above here, it will expose here. If there is a close below here, it will expose here. You now see that it's a very technical level that we have. But if you're an aggressive trader, you will buy and wait for the market to confirm what your plan. Yeah, that if I have to put it like that, you will wait for the market to confirm your plan. Already I know what I'm going to do. It's like scenario planning. I already plan my scenario that if it close above here, I'll hold it or buy more. It's going to hit it. If it close below here, I'll manage the trade because it can expose this level, except you want to hold it till this level or any Fibonacci level from between here, this market structure level, and here, because price when it's coming back is going to react to Fibonacci levels. All right, see how it's reacting to it. It can come and sit around 50% and bounce back. It can come and sit around here. That's how price just move. That's how price move. That's all I can take on this channel. Do we have any question? Let me just take one question just on this chart that I'm analyzing. Don't take any external question. I can't take more than this here. So if you want to join expert Q&A, expert Q&A happens every Saturday. We look at the market, but we look at the market then to spot opportunities. Then another thing that we do is to you ask me question about your trade and I will give you just technical analysis. This analysis I just did now, I will just explain it to any stock that you are holding. And I'll try as much as possible to give us a trade call, maybe for the week or for the month when I see the opportunity. Because I also saw opportunity in Ella Lake, but Ella Lake is in fact, is a very technical point, which I don't want. I wouldn't want to give us now, except you come to expert care and I know that I can manage the trade. You know, we will see every weekend. So yeah, we can tell you that, oh, there's danger now. Oh, you can hold it. Oh, you can. So I can give you that guidance. But if I'm just doing it on YouTube like this and you don't have access to me for follow up, so I don't want to be that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Saturday 6 p.m. That's when it happens. Saturday 6 p.m. If I'm on the group, I'll market it this week. I'll by grace of God. And on YouTube, I also leave the link where you can join in the description. But you know, it's not a free community. That's not a free community, but it's a token. I just want to separate the serious ones from those ones that are not serious, because I've discovered that time now is an asset. So for me to now sit down and see that people that I'm even talking to, they are not interested or they are not even invested. And if you are not investing yet, you are planning to invest. I have a tool also. I call it paper trading. Just that paper trading, I've added another update to it. The update is that the price automatically populate, just the same way I'm doing for expert Q&A sheet. I will also be populating that. So when you just open your Excel, it's not Google Sheet. Open the Excel, connect to internet, it will update the prices. End of deal, not live chat. If you want live prices, you go and pay for that access, because they are selling it. There are some companies that are providing their service that you can sit in your home and you will be seeing live market data. It will be coming to you. All right. Okay. No question. Thank you all for coming. I wish you all a very lovely celebration. Until next time when we meet, I know if there is no reason for any unplanned meeting, because maybe if I see opportunity, I can still call for meeting. Then we meet in January 2026, God's willing. Until then, I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance, because this is going to be like the last monthly webinar we are going to be having this year. And by the grace of God, all of us will be here in January. All right, to profit and in the Nigerian stock market. I wish you all a very successful week this week. I say bye for now, everyone. I say bye. Thank
Thank
you for
you. Bye for
joining.
now.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.